We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, Todd Helton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Todd Helton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His past meetings with Samardzija, he has an even 10 hits in 44 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The second baseman, number 2.
Striding in for the Rockies, number 2. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for 2nd. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. In his career, Flores carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Yastrzemski stands at second with no outs. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey. He swings and lines it to left, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. An inning in the books. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cepeda moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Williams.
Matt Williams.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Gray has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder, Orlando Cepeda.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 home. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Brandon Crawford, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Helton takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher. Jeff Samardzija.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bichette is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Nunez stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit out towards second. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
So here now's the pitcher, John Gray. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Giants.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and two.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the stretch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Monty Irvin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies nothing. Stepping into the box, Todd Helton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Cepeda moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Arenado has it to second for 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
Now batting, the pitcher. Yes.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jeff Samardzija. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder, number 10.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Larry Walker.
Number 33.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best
Now
ones
batting.
forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners on first with 1 down. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
This one for Crawford is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up next the pitcher's spot, that'll be John Gray. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. This is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilmer Flores, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. Popped him up. Number 2 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Montez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Monty Irvin. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Helton. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, number 2.
Ready for another shot now, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Ready with the 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Larry Walker. Line drive, base hit to right. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batter, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Trevor Cahill takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Orlando Cepeda.
Ready once again, Orlando Cepeda. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Next to the gun, the catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bichette will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Williams has a play. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside and low. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that's finally over for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Todd Helton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it remains 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Wade Davis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Wade Davis.
Will Clark will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Will Clark.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman's after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Willie McCovey.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Ben Bowden.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're still down 5-3. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, number 2. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Dante Bichette will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and one to the Rockies left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 33.
Ready now, Larry Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Here comes the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Now the 3-0 offering. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 8-3. Wandy Peralta enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta. Now batting.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yastrzemski retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rockies 8 and the Giants 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jairo Diaz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Monty Irvin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Matt Williams. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back at the track. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A ball and a strike. One and two.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Williams ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Scott Ober is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Scott Ober.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pablo Sandoval.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now. Mike Yastrzemski would be next. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, 1, here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's too late as he's in there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Giants 5. Arlene Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Arlene Garcia.
Standing in, Tony Walters. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Tony Walters.
He's set, and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Todd Helton looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Yastrzemski is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High chopper to third. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Colorado 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They'll need 3 to tie. It's an 8-5 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. At the plate, Willie McCovey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whoa, that's kicked out.
1 out, nobody on. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-2 pitch.
Countable.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Full count, here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping into the box, Matt Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
In the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-5 tonight. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Gray with his 4th win this season. Scott Oberg gets a 4-out save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.